I'm back. May or may not be the day after the previous video, but I decided to do another first tasting. I just thought it was kind of fun to like record my first experiences with different wines. So today I have decided, well, after I ran through a lot of errands and I bought some work clothes, I went ahead and I had a really busy day today, honestly. Well, it was like self-inflicted busyness because at first I was like not moving. This pandemic has put such like a damper on all of my motivation, but not all of it, but some. I mean, as everybody, right? We're all going through it in some way, shape, or form. But anyways, I made my trip. I was like, you know what? Treat yourself. It's Saturday night, and you want to feel all right. But yeah. So, anyways, I walked through the many aisles of what's it called? Total Wines. And for the record, like, I'm no wine connoisseur, I'm no expert. Like, I literally am just a regular ass person who likes wine. So, and for me, I have a palate that is very diverse. Like, I could like, you know, something sweet, something bitter. Honestly, I'm not a fan of something sweet, if I'm being really, like, it could be semi-sweet, but like too sweet is just too much. Like, I feel like I might as well have had like a juice. Actually, that's not true, because like Moscatos are good, but after a while, like, it just depends. Like, for one, I feel like they never have like that punch that you need, and by that punch I mean like that percentage. Like, what is 4% wine juice? Okay, period. So anyways, I love a red. Let's start with that. I love red wine. I love white wine too. So it just depends. Like, I love Chardonnay, love Pinot Grigio. I love Cabs. I love Merlots. I really do. I guess I'm just not a Moscato fan. Like, I just have to find the right one. Moscato, I think, like, cheap, which they normally are. They're like not that expensive, and then not only that, like, I think flavored. Like, they always come in like peach. So like, I feel like that's a mixer. Like, I can mix that with some tequila. Maybe not. Maybe. But anyways, 2 minutes in, I'm already wasting time. So basically, this is today's wine. She's giving oogie spooky. It is called Apothic Inferno, aged in whiskey barrels for 60 days. So I've seen this brand so many times. I think I gifted a friend this wine, but I don't remember how it tastes. So I don't even know if this is the one I was tasting. I don't remember, but it caught my eye today, and I didn't remember the taste. So, and I was like, you know what? I haven't bought this wine before, because they have a lot of different kinds. They have like many kinds of, like, over 4 for sure. So that's a lot to me. So anyways, it's got, okay, I'm really trying to read this. I cannot, what is with wine and like the fonts? Like, who was the graphic designer? I mean, it's cool. It's very cool looking. Like, it caught my eye. Obviously, you got the fire, you got the very scarlet letter, but it's not the letter. It's like everything else. But it's just really like captivating. I love that. Everything on the back is really easy to read too. I'll read the back because I can read like the flavors. So it's got bold, dark fruit, maple, and spice. Okay. So that means if it was aged in whiskey barrels, that means that the barrels probably held the flavor of the whiskey, because wood is like porous and it probably like absorbed the flavor. So I'm sure it has an impact on what exactly this tastes like. Now, bitch, let's talk about the percentage on this bottle. This is a 15.9% bottle of wine. I don't know if it's because of the aged whiskey barrels, which I'm pretty sure it is, but we about to find out. I haven't even opened it. Okay, so then it says, I'm gonna read the back because I just feel like it's always nice to read the back. Like, what do they want to tell us? Like, what did they think was so important to write on the back of their wine bottle? A red blend emerges from the flames of a time-honored craft, creating a most unexpected and masterful encounter. This wine has been aged for 60 days in whiskey barrels, creating notes of red and dark fruit that combine with layers of maple and spice and give way to a long, clean finish. Okay. There's a lot of big claims in a little wine statement, okay? Again, red blend, so it's a blend, a vintage 2018, so whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and open her up. fun fact about these wine openers. Okay, all my life, right? Well, not all my life, but like I was working at an old job. It was a like luxury condominium high rise or whatever. And when I used to open these, I used to like screw them in and then just use it like this to pull it out. Till one day I was working an event and one of the residents was like, she needed a wine bottle open, like boom. She used to run a catering company, so she was just like always on it, like always on top of shit. So I was like, okay, like yeah, I got it. I was pulling. She was like, here, let me. She was like, I'm gonna open another one. Tell me why when she did this, it blew my motherfucking mind. I was just like, are you joking me right now? Are you fucking joking me right now? Is that really what it's for? She laughed, of course, gave a good old white lady chuckle. Solomon. I was like, I'm shook right now. Like, I told her straight up, I was like, you really taught me something new today. And like, I love wine so much that I just was so shook. Like, all the time. I remember when one of my best friends, Phoenix, was in undergrad, and I brought a bottle of wine. It was like a strawberry wine from Apothic, which I honestly just did not have the palate for wine at that time, and it just really fucked with me. I was like, this is not good. But it actually was good. Now that I think back about it, and I was like, damn, that probably was really good, and I just didn't understand what was going on, because, you're young, you're in the city of Austin, Texas, just trying to get lit, like, wine, gin, tequila, shot, everything is on the table, because we're just trying to hurry up, get drunk before the clubs close, and we about to have a good time. Anyways, I forgot, no one had a wine opener. And for me, I'm like, how do you have an apartment with no wine opener? Like, you got a whole kitchen in here, but you ain't got a wine opener? But like, whatever, right? Because I don't have a place like that. I didn't have a place, so it was like, whatever. So we used a knife, and trust me, we got that hoe open. Like, that cork was fucked up. Like, it was not a full cork. She was giving like chopped and screwed, but ever since then, like, that was just a moment that we were just all stressing because we really wanted that wine, bitch. And so crazy times. We ended up getting it. We tasted it. We were just all kind of like, like, but it was good. It was like a good experience. Like, I had a really good time that night. I'm sure I don't really recall I remember being there. Like, there was a lot going on, and it was cold, but it was a lot. So that means it was probably fun. Anyways, I was shook. So I actually bought this from Vegas. This is from Paris, the hotel, which is the one I stayed at. And ever since that lady opened this wine the way she did, I guess I never thought like how to look up how to open a wine with like how to open a bottle of wine with one of these. I thought you just like twist it in and then you pull it out like boom. But that's not how it fucking works. Some of them, that is true. You do have to do that. But with this, if it's got a lever, you just put it there and it's just like, I just couldn't understand. And it just effortlessly. Honestly, it's easier than those, it's easier than those other ones that you screw down. I mean, those are cute too, and I actually have one of those. I have hella wine openers. I've worked in many service industry jobs. Well, mostly like hotels. That doesn't matter. So let's get to the wine. Because at this point, I'm rambling. But I have worked in many jobs to where I've had to like have wine openers available. So yeah, I have plenty. Some cheap, some not. This one was just a souvenir, and I just love it so much, and you can't miss it. Like, it's red, so it's just sitting around. You're like, oh, and it's good quality. It's got like a nice weight to it. Obviously, Vegas, you stay up all night. Oh my god, is there something going on with this side? I don't know. Anyways, so we have the wine here. Very dark. Very dark. Darker than Snoop Dogg's. Darker than the witching hour. She smells really grapey. Like, this is really fruity. She's excited. I don't know. I have like so much work to do, but I don't have so much work to do. All I have to do is read, but I'm supposed to be studying. Okay, I'm sorry. Wow. Holy shit. This wine is definitely interesting. Okay, hold on. It kind of tastes like... it's that in taste. Like that's where you really get the difference. Like that's, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm no sommelier. I'm not a wine person, but I'm not a wine person in the sense of like I'm not professionally trained to do this. I'm just a regular person drinking wine. So here we are. Let's try this again. I'm just gonna, we're gonna keep trying it just to really try to understand what the fuck is going on in this cup and what the fuck is going on in this beautiful bottle. Like, honestly, this is a really nice looking bottle. I think they really went off because it's got like vines and it's just also textured. Like, this is textured. I think that's a nice touch. It has gold on it too. So like when it's sitting under the light, and like if you ever go to a Total Wines, what were those notes? We can definitely taste the dark fruit for sure. And it's definitely got a kick, like the spice, right? I guess that's what they want to call it, but is it spicy? Not really. Spice in wine terms to me is like bitterness. So when they're like, oh, it's spicy, like it's bitter. But in a certain point, it's bitter. It's not the whole thing isn't like one big bitter bitch. It's pretty good. Honestly, I give this wine a solid... I give this wine an 8. Just flat 8. I was gonna try to do like a point something, but it just like 8 is just calling to me. 8 out of 10. So I'm gonna go with an 8. And again, this is Apothic Inferno. They have multiple Apothic brands. They have Apothic Rosé, Apothic Bubbly. So maybe I'll do more. But I think I might just call these like a regular bitch drinking wine, because that's exactly what the fuck this is. And I'm just basically talking through it, talking about shit. So anyways, I start a job at, we're gonna taste it again because 15.9%, this might just be enough. I love this glass. Let's just talk about the glass though. Like, I love the stem. But so good. Thank God my hands look decent. I really do taste that fruit. The more you drink it, that's the thing with wine too. I noticed the more you drink it, the more like the different layers that like come out. Like you get to experience more of it. And like that's why one glass is not enough when you take me out on a date, because like we're obviously not, I'm not gonna be able to experience all the flavors. I mean, this could definitely be like someone's Walmart wine, but even Walmart wine has to have thought going into it. Like, someone had to be back there taste testing it, and I wish it was me. I don't know. Yeah, I do. I mean, it would be really cool to be like a wine taster professionally. But then also, like, what does that do to your liver? I don't know. But this is a 13-minute video, so I'm pretty sure that's it. This is a regular bitch drinking wine. So if you like this shit, comment. This is 15.9%. Bitch, I don't know. Honestly, if you like red wine, and and the price, I have to talk about the price. The price of this was like $12. So it was definitely over $10. Like, they were like not trying to budget. Now, probably because it's also basically like 16 fucking percent alcohol, which is like damn near a Four Loko. So like, wow. Actually, it's more than a Four Loko. I've had my nights with Four Loko. Like, not recently, because it really just feels like it's gonna kill me from the inside out. But Four Loko has its days where, like, it's had its day where it just comes for you completely and just, like, puts you in a chokehold until you pass out. So this is really, like, the adult equivalent of a Four Loko. So, yeah. And it costs about, like, 5 times more than, like, 4 times more. She doesn't major in math, obviously. I feel like once you open your mouth and like let the wine interact with like the air, whatever air you're in, you get that oaky like barrel taste. Now this could also be because they told me that it was in a barrel, therefore my mind is like, it's a barrel that you're tasting, when in fact it could just be the wine. But ultimately, compared to like all the other wines that I've had recently, definitely a difference. So yeah, check it out. Check it out, check it out. Oh yeah, also I wanted to point out the gold etching on this label. I think it's really fucking beautiful, and I don't know if you can see it in this lighting. I'm gonna try to get it. Hold on. Without spilling the wine. Hold on, how do we do this? I don't know. But there's gold etching. Like, there's like a, not gold, but it's like metallic. And I think that might be an additive as to why it caught my eye in the store, because it was just sitting under this like bright light, and I just was looking like, you know, wine tries to be dark and mysterious, but this was just like bright and very like rambunctious, and I was just like, okay, you're coming with me. Also, I tried like a 92% alcohol on the way out, bitch, and I was feeling that hell. I was like, whoa, okay, wait a minute. But anyways, this is a regular bitch drinking wine, and I think that's what this series is gonna be. It's not gonna be all that I put on YouTube, but this is just raw, unedited footage with me drinking wine. So have a great night and save a glass for me.